All right, Star 99.9. It's another Maritime Chevrolet acoustic session here at Little Pub in Fairfield. It's Kevin Begley, and this time I'm so excited to be with JP Saxe. Hey, JP.
Hi, Kevin.
How are you doing?
I'm having a wonderful morning. How are you?
I'm doing really well. The last time we talked, it was on Zoom.
Wait, really?
During the pandemic.
So I have this theory that our ability to remember faces doesn't apply to screens.
Right. I think so too. So that happened, since then a lot has happened in the world with yourself. So how have you been since then?
I have no idea when that was, but
It was 2020, so
2020.
yeah.
Oh, so much has happened.
Yeah.
I would say generally I'm happy with what has led me to arriving here in Connecticut today.
Yeah. Nice.
I couldn't have done anything that wrong because here we are.
Yeah, exactly. That's great. And you've done, so your new single I Don't Miss You, you co-wrote with John Mayer.
Yeah.
You have the tour dates with John Mayer. How did that relationship come about? Have you known him for a while, or?
Yeah, we've been friends for a few years now. He played on my first album too. We did a song together called Here's Hopin'.
Yeah.
And then with I Don't Miss You, when I was writing it, I just could not figure out this one lyric.
Oh, really?
The first lyric of the chorus. I could not figure it out for months.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, who would know the answer to this lyrical mystery? And I was like, John would probably know.
Yeah.
So I texted him the song, and I said, I need your help. What's the answer to this chorus?
That's funny.
He was like, why don't you just come into the studio? I'll play some guitars on it, and we'll talk about the lyric. And
Oh, so you had like a jam session with him.
yeah, we spent a day in the studio on it, and he just solved everything.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, he seems like a great guy. He seems like somebody who would, to help out like that, even though you're friendly.
He's been extraordinarily gracious and generous and wonderful to me, and I'm grateful that I get to, hang with him and make music with him. It's been awesome.
Yeah, and I saw recently you're in D.C.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
For the Grammys on the Hill thing,
Yeah.
I got to talk to Congress people.
Yeah, so
They let me talk to Congress people.
Right, that
they
must
just
have been
put me in
nerve-wracking.
Congress office and said, talk to them about legislation. And I said, are you sure?
Did you bring your guitar? I feel like you could have played for them.
I didn't bring my guitar. One of the Republicans let me hold his gun. That was terrifying. Probably shouldn't say it on the radio. I never held the gun before. It was my very first time.
Wow.
It was really scary.
And the legislation, it was for artists and musicians, right?
Yes, that's what we should talk about. That's more important. Yeah, it was something called the Rap Act, which is about artists' lyrics not being used against them in court.
Oh, okay.
So that was the main thing that we were advocating for, and I used to do a
Nice.
concert for Pharrell, and then
That must
go
have
into
been cool.
Congress and talk to these 4 Congress people.
Nice.
One of the things I love about music is it feels like a cheat code on conversations with people you might not otherwise get to talk to.
Yeah.
And this was a good example of that. And right before that, I was in Poland doing a USO tour for the military, which was
Oh, wow.
another example of that. I'm grateful. I feel like music is my second favorite thing right after people, and I've gotten to meet a lot of really interesting, otherwise maybe inaccessible people who've had meaningful conversations with me because of the role my music has played in their life.
Yeah, it's so great. It really connects people. I feel that way about radio a lot. Guests that we talk to, musicians, even listeners. There's so many people with interesting stories. I feel like
Totally.
radio music, it brings people together like that. So you're playing a lot of shows. You're playing with John in the fall, John Mayer, on tour, and you're playing Bonnaroo, right?
Oh, yeah, we are doing that.
Yeah, so the festival season's coming up. If you were to plan the JP Saxe Festival, you're in charge.
I can put anyone on the festival?
You have to pick 3 headliners, Friday, Saturday,
3
Sunday.
festival headliners.
Yep.
Can they be dead?
Yes, dead or alive.
Okay.
We're going to figure it out and bring
Now
it
that
back
I've asked,
with AI.
now if I've asked if they can be dead, the first people I say have to be dead, or else it'll seem like I'm trying to kill off my headliners.
Right.
Okay. Night 1, Amy Winehouse.
Okay, great one.
That's the Friday. Wait, when do festivals start? Friday?
Friday, yeah,
Okay,
Friday,
great.
Saturday, Sunday.
I've never planned a festival before.
This is your first time.
Night 2, Joni Mitchell.
Okay, nice.
Night 3, 2002, Lauryn Hill.
Ooh, that's a good festival. That'll sell.
I hope so.
And you open each night? You would open for each one of them?
Oh, I never really thought of it. Can I pick openers for them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, great. Lizzie McAlpine opens for Amy Winehouse.
Okay, nice.
Who opens for Joni Mitchell? Lizzo
Nice,
opens for
perfect.
Joni Mitchell.
That's awesome.
And I'll open for Lauryn Hill.
You'll open for Lauren. Okay. So you really got to plan the days, to figure out this JP Saxe Festival. You should write that down because one day it might happen.
There was only one dead headliner.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not entirely impossible.
It's true. So your new album comes out later this year?
Yeah.
And you're working on it now?
It's done.
Oh, it's all done?
Yeah.
Because I saw you tweeting about the lyrics with your fans.
When I'm an oversharer on airplanes.
Yeah.
You ever just feel extra vulnerable on airplanes?
Yeah, and I never know what to do. Like, I always want to watch
Cry.
a movie. Right.
That's
so
what you do.
I always have plans when I get onto the plane. Like, I want to watch a movie, I want to listen to a podcast, I want to read a book, and then I end up not doing any of those things.
What do you do instead?
So I go back and forth. So I'll start a movie and then be like, oh, I should really, read this book, and then I'm back and forth the whole time.
You're just indecisive.
Right.
How are you supposed to become emotionally invested if you're
true.
indecisive?
I know.
Maybe you don't want to become emotionally invested. Maybe because I think it's the altitude or something, or just the feelings of immense helplessness.
Maybe.
Because things could go wrong at any time, and there's nothing you can do about it.
It does feel different on a plane.
Yeah, it's
true.
like somewhat existential, somewhat metaphysical, and I think somewhat just physiological, that you're just very susceptible to your emotions on planes.
Yeah.
Like I watched Coda on an airplane, sobbed.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's
Sobbed.
a sad one.
The scene where she is signing while singing to her sobbed.
I think because when you watch a movie, you're like so close to the screen too, and you're more sort of in the moment of that movie rather than just watching it at home or at a theater or something like on a plane.
Are you a watch a movie while on your phone type?
No, I need the big screen.
I feel like on an airplane, I don't feel like you're more invested than you are in a movie theater.
I think the headphones does it for me.
Maybe.
Like
it feels more private.
Yeah, the silencing.
Like you're not
headphones.
afraid of it. It's not a shared experience. It's just you and your feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, next time I'm
What
on
was
a
the
plane.
last movie that made you cry?
Last movie that made me cry. I don't know. I don't really cry. Let's see.
Or song.
Or a song. Well, it's not really a movie, and I know everyone's doing this trend, but the Louis Capaldi music video.
You know I wrote that song?
Did you wrote that?
With Louis, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you. Yeah, I saw on your Instagram you were collaborating.
If you did that segue on purpose, it was impressive.
It was on purpose.
Fantastic.
No, but I know it's the trend, but that video is really amazing.
It's devastating.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Right. I know, but I mean amazing. I mean amazing in a brilliant way.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, and I was mad.
I think the emotional part of it is
you get to kill the dog or the old man. You don't get both, you dick.
If you want people to feel, I cried. If you want people to cry and feel.
Exploitative as hell. Love the song, though.
Yeah, it's great.
It's working for the song.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
I love him. We wrote that the day we met.
When you first met him?
Lewis and I wrote Wish You the Best the day we met.
That's fantastic. That's great. So you've written with Louis Capaldi, with John Mayer. Maybe we can get them on the festival, too.
Nah.
No, they have to buy tickets.
Yeah.
All right, JP Saxe, thank you so much for doing this for us today.
Wait, Rosalia's got to be on the festival, too.
Oh, yeah, we can. Okay.
Also,
it's your festival.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just at this event with Shakira. We should put her on it, too.
Nice.
Also, Maui, Ricky, and Camilo.
Yeah,
fine, we'll put Lewis and John on it.
If it's 3 days, that's gonna sell tickets. They're big names.
Yeah.
And then you can come out with Lewis, you can come out with John. So you could just come out with the artist because you collaborated with so many.
It would be so self-indulgent.
But it's your festival. If I bought tickets to the JP Saxe festival,
it's right. It's true. I'm also a musician. I have to be self-indulgent.
Right.
I can't just fake humility all the time. It'd be exhausting.
It's true. All right, JP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.